Let's give it up for Sean one time. And always. Thank you, Shelly, also. I'm going to get right into it. So I was born in Massachusetts, but I moved here when I was 6 because my parents were on heroin. I was raised here most of my life, so I consider myself a Florida boy. I've caught myself a gator or 2. I was raised by my aunt. When my aunt couldn't watch me, I stayed with my Nana. And when neither of them could watch me, I always knew I had a special place with DCF. I used to love when those yellow plates would pull in my driveway because I'd get so excited. I've got a brand new babysitter that I can try and fuck. Anyone listen to Morgan Wallen here? Yeah. Okay, great. So my wife's a big fan of his, and she likes to play his music while I'm in the car. And it's not the type of music you play to like spice up the relationship. This is not the type of music you would play for any positive environment like a graduation or a wedding. Nope. This is the type of music you play when you're pissed drunk off whiskey because you just got broken up with or cheated on. I look over to the left and she's singing along to the lyrics. I'm thinking, damn, this bitch definitely cheats. Speaking of my wife, I was very blessed to meet her because I have a very high libido. I need to have sex once a day. And if I don't jerk off at least once a day, something bad will happen to somebody. So I was so happy when I met her because she likes to have sex way more than I do. I mean, she has sex with me. She has sex with the neighbor. She has sex with her boss. She's really amazing. Thank you. So let's talk about something a little controversial. I started going to church recently, and I noticed Jesus and his followers are not too fond of the gays. I found that to be a little weird because didn't he get nailed by several men at the same time? He also claims he could walk on water. I call bullshit. This man had holes in his hands and feet. And I don't even think he can swim, which is the exact action you need to take if you cannot walk on water. There's a big controversy right now with UFC fighters and how low they get paid. Just for your information, $20,000 is what it takes to lose a fight in the UFC. So when I was growing up, I got my ass beat for free. And right now, I would do some pretty devious and foul shit for $20,000.
Hey, Danny, we're live streaming this. Guess what? I should have told you that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and the camera is set to be around the mic area. Okay, so get around where that mic is. You know.
How's this?
That's no.
Okay.
Around the mic area. Yeah, just put it behind you always.
How's this?
You'll be saved by your Marvel points.
Perfect. So, thank you. Notice on the hat, I love it. It says Mulligan. Any golfers out there? All right, word. So, who loves ice cream?
Yeah!
What's your favorite flavor?
Rocky Road, motherfucker.
Rocky Road. That is a good flavor. My personal favorite is Xanax. Yep, that's right. You put that little fucker in the first scoop of ice cream, and by the time you're finished, it's tomorrow morning. No need to set an alarm. You may even find yourself waking up in your kitchen, butt naked, getting yelled at by your wife, being put in handcuffs. So I haven't had ice cream in about 6 months now. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was taking a boo-boo the other day, and I forgot my phone. So I found myself reading the shampoo bottle, and I was like, this isn't enough. So I went balls deep into my wife's Cosmo magazine. And I learned a lot. Interesting fact, the key to a long-lasting relationship is to have sex at least once a day. So at night after dinner, we're having a few glasses of wine. I slip her a cunt hair Rufinol.
What?
Turns out having sex twice a day is way better. So there's an industry term used to explain cutting 1/8 of an inch off something. So my first couple months as a plumber, I was tossed a pipe and asked to cut off a cunt hair. And I found that to be pretty interesting. So I started thinking of other places to use that term. Church. Oh my Lanta. Charlene, you're gonna have to scoot over a cunt hair if I can get these holy hips on this bench here. Thanksgiving Day. Hey Grandpa, can you cut me a cunt hair off that breast? Busch Gardens. Sorry Billy, but you gotta be a few cunt hairs taller to use this roller coaster. Try again next year. Yeah. I got my first massage the other day, and it was amazing. Woo! Anyone gotten a massage before? Yeah. My masseuse was a guy. It didn't bother me he was a guy. It didn't bother me he was Oriental. It didn't bother me he sounded a little flamboyant. What bothered me was that hot garlic breath he was dropping on my, while doing the elbow thing, you know, blowing in my face. What bothered me the most was his breath that stinky, or is that just how bad my dick tastes?
Woo!
Thank you guys. I just want to give it up. Thank you so much for having me. You guys are a great crowd, but unfortunately last night's crowd beat you by a cunt hair.